Hello YouTube, this is DrawingKid1313 and welcome to part 3 of my tutorial on single player commands. Today I will be covering World Edit. Um, World Edit is basically an add-on to single player commands. It comes with it when you download it, and it allows you to edit the world. It's how I built a lot of these big contraptions that I make, like this really huge cactus farm that apparently also works for squid, um, and you know how I built the minecart wave and all that fun stuff. If you would notice, I have my like fog. I think I have the distance that I see set all the way on short. Usually I have it on far. This is because I'm currently uploading a movie to YouTube, saving a movie because I just finished editing it, and now I'm also recording and playing Minecraft. So my CPU usage, I have my task manager open up on the other monitor that I have. Right now it's hanging out around 99%. So that's pretty cool. So just kind of bear with me not being able to see everything uh, for hopefully just this episode. I'm just trying to get a lot done right now so I can get all these cool tutorials and let's play videos up. Um, so the first thing that you're going to need in World Edit is called a wand. And to get this, you could either just craft yourself a wooden axe, because that's what it's set as the default. You could of course change this in the config files, but basically you type in / wand, and it gives you the wooden axe. And it says left click to select position 1 and right click to select position 2. This is pretty self-explanatory, I think. Um, so as you can see, I left click here, and let's just pick another position over here. So we have our first and our second position selected. Now we're going to use the set command, which basically just sets down a block. And you could choose any block. You could either use the name of the block, if it's a vanilla Minecraft item, or if it's like a modded item, say you wanted to fill the whole area with nukes from Industrial Craft 2. You would have to find out the item ID for that, and you could set down a whole bunch of nukes. But let's say I just wanted to set down diamond. This will of course set down diamond blocks within the area that you selected. So as you can see, it's right here. Now if I were to get some stone or cobblestone or whatever and kind of build up a little bit like so, and then I select the position here, okay, then I select the position there and I do the same thing, / set diamond. It's going to fill that entire area with diamond blocks, so you can see that it's just solid. Um, so basically it just that's used to set the perimeter of it, and then it just fills everything in. Um, and then let's say you made a mistake and you didn't just want to set that whole thing with diamonds. There's a solution for that. You type in / undo, and you could also type in a number over here, and that just does the number of commands that you've done. So if like I were to do this and something else, I would do undo 2 instead of typing it twice. So if I were to like just type in undo again, then it would undo when I originally set the diamond. Um, so that's a set command. Let's look at another one. Alright, the next command that we're going to look at is called the outline command. For this, basically what you can do is it outlines the area that you selected. So if we select an area right here, and we go over here and build up a little bit, I don't know, let's just, oops, go up to there, and then we select that position, and then we go into our little typing thing, and we do / outline, and then we type in the block that we want it to outline in. So let's go with gold. Okay, and then we press enter, and it sets down a whole bunch of gold blocks. Now this looks pretty similar to what would happen if we were to use the set command, but the only difference is it's hollow. And let me go ahead and turn the light on for you guys. It's hollow. So it makes building really large houses pretty easy. And again, it's just like the set command. You could use any block ID, pretty much any block, and then you could of course undo it with undo. So that was the outline. Let's look at another one. Alright, the next command that we're going to look at is called the walls command. This is, again, pretty much self-explanatory. Just going to select your first position, as we do all the other ones. And then we're going to select our other position, kind of build up a little bit. Of course, I'm lagging a lot. Like I said, just kind of deal with me for now. I know it's a pain. Trust me, I don't like it either. I hate playing on the short render distance or whatever. And then we go ahead and select our position up there, and we type in //walls. Make sure it has an S on the end. Does not work without the S. And then we pick our block ID. Let's choose. Let's go with glass. Glass. So as you can see, it looks kind of similar to what you would do with like the outline command, but again, there's a difference. First off, it doesn't include the floor, and it also doesn't include the ceiling. So this is basically only the walls of the region that you have selected, which is, you know, pretty nice for like setting up rooms. I used it a whole bunch of times over here. I used it when I was making the cactus farm just as a nice little shortcut. But you know, this is the same as all the other set commands, and you could just undo it with undo. So that was a walls command. Let's look at another one. Alright, so for this command, I'm over here by my very large cactus farm, and this command that I'm going to show you is called the replace command. Obviously, from what it sounds like, what it does is it replaces the blocks within the area that you selected. So, we're over here, and first off, I'm going to show you another way to select positions. Instead of like using the wand like you usually have to, what if you don't have a block where you want to set the position? Well, for here, you type in // pose or POS 1, and of course for position 2 you would set or you would type position 2. So I'm just going to set that there, turn up my flying speed. Again, with the lag, I apologize. And then let's just go ahead and do position 2. And if you've watched my, it was either on the previous one or the one before that, if you watched that tutorial, then you should be familiar with binding key IDs to certain shortcuts. This obviously works with the key IDs as well. So I believe I have like C and V to set where I'm selecting a block, which by the way you would just type in H pose, and that selects the block that you are currently looking at. And so I have that set to C for position 1, V for position 2, and then B and N for selecting like where I am. And of course I probably just messed all this up. But anyway, with the replace command, what you type in is / replace. And you can type in the name or the item ID, obviously, but the thing that goes first after you type replace is the block that you want to be replacing. So let's say I wanted to replace all the glass. And let's replace it with, what do we want to replace it with? Let's replace it with iron. Or no, I lied. let's replace it all with gold. That sounds good. So basically you type in replace, the block that you want to be replaced, and then the block that you want to replace it with. So you press enter, and of course I messed up all the positions by playing around with it. But anyway, you got the point. That's kind of where I selected the positions. If I were to select this whole thing, it would replace all the glass with golden blocks. And obviously that could have crashed my computer because again, I'm trying to do multiple things at once here, and I'm running on 4 gigabytes of memory, so not as much as I would like. I'm probably gonna upgrade it soon. But anyway, and then of course you could also do undo, but you have to remember to type the // So that was the replace command. Again, you could do that with any block. And so let's look at the next one. Alright, so this next command that I'm going to show you guys is mainly how I built this cool little minecart wave thing. And this is called the move command. I used it pretty much just to get all the spacing right. Like if I were to mess up something and I didn't want to like just press undo or whatever, I would just move it. It comes in handy, trust me. So basically, let's say we have some type of building here, and I'm just gonna kind of build it real quick. Alright, so it's / set diamond. Alright, so I have my little building here, and actually I wanna I didn't want to set that. I wanted to outline. No, let's use walls. Walls diamond. Alright, so I have my nice little thing of diamond here. And let's say that I didn't want it here, I wanted it one over. Or how about even one up? So again, you could just select your positions. They're already selected for me. So basically to do this, you type in / move, and then the next thing that you type in is an integer value. It's how many blocks you want to move it. So let's say that I just wanted to move it 3 blocks. So I type in 3, and then you had to type in the direction. This could either be up, down, north, south, east, or west. I believe west is away from me, so let's try that. Move 3 west. And it moved it 3 west. To do this, you might have to do a little bit of experimenting to find out which way is north, south, east, and west. Or if you have Ray's minimap, that helps a lot. And of course, you could undo this with undo. So I'm just going to show you that it works with up. So you can see that it just moved it up. So this is a pretty useful command. So that is the move command. Alright, so it looks like it's about time to wrap up here. I'm almost out of time, not quite, but I want to save everything else that I'm going to show you guys for next episode. Next episode I'm going to show you guys copy and paste, the stack command, and anything else that I feel that I may have missed. So the copy and paste is definitely something that you want to know. So go ahead and join me on episode 4 of my single player commands tutorial. So this has been Drawing Kid 1313. Until next time, see ya.